You are welcome. So in this video, we want to provide solutions to the following questions. So the A part of it, what I have is 9 raised to the power 1 over 2. Solving this can be done in two ways. We have the root method or the other method. Now in the case of root method, so the first thing I'm going to do is to draw the roots. And what enables me to know that the root is going to be drawn is because my power is what? It forms what? A fractional number. So having drawn this, then the next thing is what? The base comes in here. The numerator of the power changes to what? Power of the base. While the denominator of the power we hang in this place. And this becomes. So let us give this in the interpretation. What's the meaning of this? The meaning is one number repeats itself 2 times to produce the value of 9. And we can see that number is, when we say 1 times 1, that can give 9. 2 times 2 cannot give 9. It's only 3 times 3 that will give 9. So this becomes 3 raised to power. The number itself is what? Is 3. Then I have the bracket, power of 1 outside. And remember, the meaning of 3 raised to power 1 is that 3 should be written how many times? Once. So the answer here is what? Is 3. So that's the A part of the question. In the B part of the question, I have 8 raised to the power 1 over 3. We can observe that the power here forms a fractional number. Since it's fractional number, and if I'm using the root method, then the next thing I'm going to do is I will draw my root like this. The base I have comes in here. I'll make use of brackets. The numerator here changes to 1, while the denominator here becomes what? It becomes 3. And what interpretation do we give is one number repeats itself 3 times to produce the value of it. So the number is 2. So when I say 1 times 1 times 1, that gives what? 1. We move to the next number, which is 2. 2 times 2 times 2. That's the only one that will give what? 8. So the number that repeats itself 3 times to produce 8 or to give 8 is 2. That will be 2 raised to the power 1. And remember, the meaning of 2 raised to the power 1 means 2 should be written how many times? Only once. In the C part of the question, what I have there is 8 raised to the power minus 2 over 3. 8 raised to the power minus 2 over 3. Solving this one means what? We first of all eradicate the negative sign. In a situation whereby our power carries a negative sign, so it is that the first headache we are having in that solution is going to be what? The eradication of the negative sign. And if you can recall to what we did in the previous classes, so we can see that what? To eradicate this negative sign is only what? To introduce to it its what? Its reciprocal or its inverse. So a mere saying 1 over everything here cancel out what? The negative sign. So which becomes, so we'll now be able to solve it properly now. So 1 is a number, so we don't have any business with this. So we just continue writing it as 1. But the only thing we want to solve is what we have here below. So to solve this, you can see this is the base, this is the power. But our power from the fractional number, so we can decide to use the root approach. So using the root approach here means that what? The base comes into this place. Numerator of the power will become the power of the base, while the denominator of the power will be in this place. So that is equal to 1 over. So to interpret this place means one number repeats itself 3 times to produce it. So we know it is 2. So that will be 2. Everything raised to the power 2. And that is 1 over. Remember, the meaning of 2 raised to the power 2 is what? 2 should repeat itself 2 times. That is 2 times 2. And that gives the value of what? 1 over 4. And that is what? The solution to that. Then in the D part of the question, what we have is 4 raised to the power 1 over 6 multiplied by 4 raised to the power 1 over 3. Application of fractional indices only comes into work only when a given base is given. When we have only one base, that is when we easily apply all of these concepts. So that's the reason it's applicable in situation of what? Of an index. Of an index. Of an index. But in this current question, what we have is no more just an index. It is combination of what? 2 index. I remember combination of 2 index is what? Is the indices. So Doing this means we are going to first of all what? Combine these two things together by the multiplication law. So to do that, we are going to say this is a base of 4, this is a base of 4. Since the two bases there are the same thing, one will be chosen to represent the 2. And in that manner, multiplication will change its role from being working as multiplication to addition. And remember, it's going to add what? It's going to add the 2 powers we have. So which is going to be 1/6 plus 1/3. And that gives 4 raised to power. What's the result of adding 1/6 and 1/3? That can be done here. 1/6 plus 1/3. We can see that LCM is what we are looking for first. LCM of 6 and 3 is 6. How many 6 can I get in 6? 1. So that 1 times this 1 plus. How many 6 can I get in 3? Can I get in 6? 2. 2 times 1 here is 2. And that gives 1 plus 2, 3/6. And 3 is 6, 2, which is what? 1/2. So the result of adding 1/6 to 1/3 gives what? 1/2. When the question is in this level now, that is when fractional indices can work. Can come into interplay, or that is the only case where we are going to apply our fractional word, our fractional indices stuff. So to doing it or to continue with this solution, so it depends on the method we want to use. But suppose we are using the root method, then the next thing is the root is going to be drawn like this. Remember, the base comes in here, the numerator of the power here, while the denominator comes to this place. And to give this interpretation means name that number that repeats itself 2 times to produce the value of 4. Such a number is 2 raised to power 1. And the meaning of 2 raised to power 1 means 2 should be what? Written only once. And with this, you've been able to do what? To solve the A to C parts of the question given to us. So in the next video, we are going to provide solution to the remaining question. Thanks for joining the class.